12 cities with the best weather in the U.S. When deciding where to go on vacation, where to retire, or where to settle down, it's important to consider the climate. Here is a list of the 12 U.S. cities with the best temperatures throughout the year to help you choose where to vacation or settle down. Number 12. Vallejo-Fairfield, California. Because it is situated to the north of San Francisco and just to the northeast of San Pablo Bay, the cosmopolitan region that includes Vallejo as well as Fairfield offers convenient access to the city's hiring and traveler options without the exorbitant housing costs that are associated with living in the city itself. In terms of temperature, Vallejo and Fairfield are comparable to the other major cities in Northern California that are included in our list. They do not experience extremes of cold or heat, and they have an abundance of sunny days. Number 11. Fayetteville, Arkansas. The temperature extremes in this Arkansas metro region are balanced out by the fact that it has more warm summers than San Juan and much more than 71 chilly days. On top of that, Fayetteville has 3 more days of sunshine and partly overcast skies than Myrtle Beach does on a yearly basis. Fayetteville is a great area to settle down if you want to be close to the Ozark Mountains, which are a great place to go hiking and camping. Number 10. Oklahoma City. There are a good number of freezing nights and a good number of hot days in Oklahoma City, but there is a balance between the two throughout the year, which makes the extremes easier to handle. Locals are able to take use of the sun on an average of 139 out of a total of 235 cloud-free days per year. On a day with clear skies, it is possible to view a considerable distance since the location has a flat topography. Number 9. Atlanta, Georgia. The brisk evenings and sweltering days that are typical of Atlanta's climate, when averaged over the course of a year, more or less cancel each other out. Despite having an annual average of 149 overcast days, the most populous metropolitan area in Georgia enjoys sunshine on an average of 260 days each year. To name just a few of the city's numerous notable parks, there is the Centennial Olympic Park, Westside Reservoir Park, Grant Park, and a great deal more. Number 8. Modesto, California. It must not come as a shock to anyone that Modesto is among the areas that made it onto our list of the cities with the best weather in the U.S. The state of California is well known for its year-round sunny and mild climate, which is one of the primary sources that draws both visitors and new residents. In Modesto, one may expect, on a yearly basis, an average of 84 days with temperatures higher than 90 degrees Fahrenheit and up to 300 days with either a clear or partly overcast sky, which makes for excellent living conditions. Number 7. Honolulu. Tropical. If you don't mind a little heat, you'll love the weather in Hawaii. Summertime highs in Honolulu often reach 90 degrees with an average of 84 degrees. A low of 66 degrees is typical. On average, there are 271 sunny days in Honolulu every year, and storms hardly seldom make landfall. The water is a constant 75 degrees Fahrenheit all year round. Comparatively, the cost of living in Hawaii is far greater than the rest of the country, with typical house prices of $548,000. The rate of crime here is around 21% greater than the U.S. average. Number 6. Los Angeles. Summertime in Los Angeles is dry because of the city's Mediterranean climate. Throughout the summertime, temperatures typically range from a high of 29 degrees Celsius or 84 degrees Fahrenheit to a minimum of 18 degrees Celsius or 65.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Due to its pleasant climate all year long, it is an ideal vacation destination. Los Angeles is one of the Southern Californian cities with low annual cloud cover of 88 days. The City of Angels is a perfect area to experience mild weather without extremities, since there are never any frigid nights and there are, on average, 21 days above 90 degrees. In general, there are 111 overcast days in a year with several calm afternoons. Number 5. San Francisco. In the late summer, high temperatures may reach an average of 70 degrees, while December and January see lows that average about 40 degrees. The city is considered to be one of the sunniest locations in the United States due to the fact that it gets very little snowfall and has an average of 259 sunny days per year. The average price of a home is over $750K, which is rather pricey, and the incidence of violent crime is almost exactly twice as high as the national average. It may come as a surprise to some people that San Francisco sits so high on the list, given that the city is often associated with thick fog. On the other hand, since there are 260 days out of the year in which the weather is mostly clear or partly cloudy, the fog often lifts by the afternoon or comes late in the day. In addition, the city of San Francisco has no days with temperatures below freezing and just 2 days with temperatures exceeding 90 degrees per year. Number 4. San Diego. Every year, San Diego enjoys more than 300 days of sunshine. It elevates the city to the status of a top beach resort in the United States. San Diego is a popular summer destination, so expect crowds from June through August. At this time of year, the water is at its warmest, 69.8 degrees Fahrenheit. San Diego is home to 33 stunning beaches. In addition to the usual sunbathing and swimming, guests may also participate in other water activities at any of these beaches. The city also plays host to Comic-Con, a prominent summer event. The meeting in San Diego is well known and attended by people from all over the world. Traditionally, this event has taken place throughout the month of June. It's summer in San Diego even in the spring and autumn. The warm ocean is a bonus during these times of year. Less people visit the city in the spring and autumn than they do in the summer. This is the greatest time to visit San Diego since there will be less people there. Between the months of December and February, San Diego experiences winter. But even in the winter, when temperatures average 60.8 degrees Fahrenheit, the city enjoys a rather comfortable atmosphere. Visitors to San Diego in the winter will find that the city has several indoor options. Number 3. Salinas, California. Monterey Bay and the landmass that lies inland from it and to the south of San Francisco are both included in the metropolitan region that is known as Salinas. In Salinas, there are no nights with temperatures below freezing, and on average, there are only 2 days when the temperature is above 90 degrees. The ideal weather for visiting the beaches, marine reserves, and parks that surround Monterey Bay can be found in Salinas, which is reflected in the fact that on average, there are only a few clouds present for 293 out of the 365 days in a year. Number 2. San Jose, California. Between April and October, San Jose, California is at its most pleasant. Temperatures are high, and there is little chance of rain throughout this time. In San Jose, the average high in July is 27 degrees Celsius, while the average low in December is 13 degrees Celsius. There are 39 perfect days a year in the year's most populous Northern California city, where winds average 4.9 miles per hour. Around 70% of the time, residents will experience blue sky. San Jose, California is famous for its proximity to Silicon Valley and its wealth, as well as its mild year-round environment, and the fact that it is home to the huge architectural and spiritual marvel known as the Winchester Mystery House. Due to its position on the west coast of North America and its latitude, San Jose has a climate similar to that of the Mediterranean. Extreme heat and dry seasons are the primary identifier for this group. Between the months of November and March, we have the rainy season. During this time frame, we get 82% of our annual rainfall. Number 1. Santa Barbara, California. North of LA, in Santa Barbara, the sun shines an average of 283 days a year, and temperatures range from a comfortable 76 to a mild 43. The city's pleasantly Mediterranean climate has earned it the unofficial appellation, American Riviera. The median price of a property in Santa Barbara is $880,000, which is expensive, but still cheaper than the costs in several other coastal California towns. For example, the typical home price in Palo Alto is almost $2.5 million. The crime statistics in Santa Barbara are typical for the United States. The oceanfront location guarantees low to mid-70s throughout the day and a cool nighttime temperature of about 10 degrees colder. The snag occurs where the warm desert winds from over the Santa Ynez Mountains meet the chilly Pacific. The city often, but not always, wakes up to a fog cover that lifts by midday. Santa Barbara is at its most beautiful in the months of March through May and September through November. While the 60s and 70s are pleasant all through the year, avoiding the crowds and taking advantage of lower prices by going in the early spring or late autumn is recommended. Conclusion: the climate has a significant impact on everyone's lives, and a better environment benefits everyone. People tend to flock to places that provide better living conditions, whether a warm Mediterranean beach or the cool air of a mountain town. For distinct seasons or an endless spring, pleasant weather is essential for living life to the fullest. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, and turn on the notification bell.